I guess it's this one right here?
Yes, that's the one. There's the note off the bank, from Works parked at the bank.
At the bank too?
Yeah. So they parked their car there yesterday with that note on it.
Oh, well, it's unlocked too.
It's unlocked?
It's unlocked too.
That's bizarre.
He has told them several times. He said, listen, I'm done. I can't keep doing this. Can't keep putting out the warnings if you're not going to listen to me. So
this vehicle has been documented, will be towed if not removed from premises by 8 a.m. Tuesday. Today is Wednesday.
the bank tagged it too. They had want it removed, and I guess you guys left the bank and then went to Domino's.
Everywhere we go, we have parking problems.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Got this little car right in front of us that's been here for 4 days, he says. Unlocked, no paperwork, and it's gotta go, he says. So let's see if we can get it out of here. We're over here downtown Gatlinburg in one of the paid parking lots. Kind of strange that you would leave your car, but it does happen. Oh, and it is unlocked indeed. Get her loaded up. It is on dollies and we're about to leave the parking lot with it. I don't really know. The lot attendant said that, you know, he thought that maybe they'd went to jail, had some police back here. There was a bunch of trash around it after the fact, and they haven't been back after. So they're either in the hospital or in jail, one or the other. Thank you guys. Hopefully they'll come and get it.
They didn't come to us, so hopefully they'll go to you.
Eventually somebody will look for it, because there's a bank out there somewhere wanting the money.
Oh yeah. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. You too. We sent paperwork to the registered owner, to whoever's registered to the license plate.
Okay. That will be enterprise. That's fine. What is this storage, so I can have them pick it up and let them know what have you for your storage fee? Since you've had the car, I don't know, what, a couple of weeks now?
Yeah, it looks like if it's picked up today by 5, that total is.
Okay, please. Get some right now. And if it, by 5 today, that's going to be pushing it. I will probably be there tomorrow because I'm coming from North Carolina.
Okay. Are you the owner? I'll need the registered owner or a hold harmless to verify ownership.
Okay. That's fine. I can get you all that information. I'm driving right now. Give me about an hour or so, and I will call you back and have all the information, and we'll work it out from there.
Okay, that's fine. And there's, do you know what happened to the folks? There's a bunch of belongings. I mean, it's piled full of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, just hold everything.
Okay.
Like I said, we'll take care of it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys, that was Enterprise that I'd picked up from a paid parking lot that I'm not sure. Officers were there, and the parking lot attendant said that, you know, they were throwing stuff in the dumpster, and he just assumed that the people went with the officer. Probably not going to get much of a story, it doesn't seem like, but that's what I believe to be the rental car.
There was no information in that vehicle to let us know who that car belonged to. There was no registration, there were no names, there was no stickers from any rental car company. We're waiting to hear back from South Dakota, because that's where it's registered through. And we have to file with the state that it's registered through to find the owner information. So we're on that process. We haven't even heard back from them yet. So
yeah, it's so hopefully he can prove something. That's kind of strange that there's nothing in there, and why you would take you know, all of the paperwork out that proves any sort of ownership, whether it be an individual or a rental company. You'd think there'd be something. The only reason that I knew that it was a rental because, well, and I assume it's got a keychain on it with a QR code that comes back to an enterprise. So I QR code that, but that, as far as that goes, that's it. There's nothing else in that vehicle. But yeah, we ran paperwork and we're waiting on that information, and hopefully he can. But there's tons of stuff. It's piled up with books and clothes, and they left the keys. And I didn't even know this when I towed it. Christian found the keys after we got it back to the lot. They just put the keys under the floor mat, and that was it. I've not heard from anybody wanting to claim their belongings or anything like that. So anyway, we'll do our best to dig around a little more. Maybe we'll get some more information. Maybe we won't. But it looks like they're going to try to come and retrieve their rental vehicle. So stick around, stay tuned. Hey, buddy.
Right there. Stoplight right there.
I guess it's this one right here?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
The Genesis. There's the note off the bank. Some work's parked at the bank.
At the bank too?
Yeah. I went and talked to her. So they parked their car there yesterday with that note on it. I'm okay. Have a good day.
Thank you, man. You too. Well, it's unlocked too. Sweet. It's unlocked too.
It's unlocked?
It's unlocked too.
That's bizarre.
I have to pull it away from the curb. Maybe it's
You have to go that way a little bit.
rear wheel drive.
No, it's all-wheel drive.
Yeah. Did you get the middle?
I did outside.
I think it'll go middle. Well, guys, I don't think there's anybody going to come running yet. So, we get some dollies going. Get it back to the lot. Stick around. Stay tuned. Okay, in tow with the Genesis. Been several over here at the parking lot in question. Domino's and there's a whole sort of mess of businesses over there. There's a bank, there's a UTV rental place. We've been over here before. If you guys watch our videos, you've seen some of the towing conflicts we've had going on over here. Apparently this one had been warned several times too. He had messaged me yesterday, said, listen, I'm giving you a heads up, we're going to see, maybe they'll do the right thing and move. And the bank's left notes on the window. He has told them several times, he said, listen, I'm done, I can't keep doing this, can't keep putting out the warnings if you're not going to listen to me. So today is the day. Today we towed away. And
that was parked right in front of the building. That wasn't even parked off to the side or at that questionable area. No, this was parked right in front of the building.
So we get a lot of that. He said it's been an ongoing problem with his lot in the bank. I've not heard anything from the bank. That's one that
yeah, he said the bank is having the same issue over at the bank, not there. That wasn't a note that the bank left, but he said this note here.
Yeah.
This vehicle has been documented, will be towed if not removed from premises by 8 a.m. Tuesday. Today is Wednesday.
It sounds like everybody's done their homework there on that and tried their best to get notifications out. But yeah, anyway, stick around, stay tuned. Everything auto.
Hey, we're outside your gate looking to pick up a vehicle.
Which one are you after?
It's a 2025 Honda. You just picked it up like 15 minutes ago. Or not Hyundai, Genesis.
The Genesis, okay. Yeah, give me about 15 minutes or so. I can get back over to the gate.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't take
That was quick.
Everything auto.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. I believe I just spoke to you earlier. My name is. I was calling about the Mazda, the CX-30 that you told.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was on the road when you called, so I really couldn't take a whole lot of notes. I just want to make sure that I have everything.
Okay.
To resolve this situation. Now, you said that the fee would be about. Is that correct?
Yeah, if it's picking up tomorrow, yes.
Okay. All right. And what exactly do you need? What info do you need?
I need proof of ownership, so ID matching registration. If it's a rental car, I need hold harmless from the rental agency.
Okay, so it is a rental car, so you need what now?
A hold harmless from the rental agency.
Hold of harmless.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Is this? Are you not with Enterprise?
I'm not with Enterprise, no. That's what I'm trying to get in touch with now. They were not able to locate it, so when I called you, I located the car, so I need to get information to them so we find out how we resolve the situation. So that's why I'm getting this information. I'm getting ready to call Enterprise now and give them the information as well. So we'll figure out how we're going to do this.
Okay.
So that's why I'm getting this information now. So you need a hold of harmless and anything else that you need from Enterprise.
It sounds like you're going to be out of date for the rental, so they're probably not going to issue you paperwork to pick this thing up if it's supposed to have been returned already. You would be out of contract. So at that point, Enterprise would be responsible for picking it up, or would want to pick it up. They wouldn't want to release it back to you if you're out of date.
Right, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure that I have information so I give it to them, and then they can do what it is that they need to do.
Yeah, we have sent them paperwork, so they should have everything that they need from us. We mailed that about a week ago. So.
Okay. What Enterprise did you send it to? Did you send it to your local office or the main office?
Of South Dakota to get it.
We sent it to the state of South Dakota. That's where the license plates were registered through.
Okay, the state of South Dakota. Okay. Registration. Car registration. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I would urge you probably just to get back with Enterprise and let them know the situation, and then they can reach out to us and make arrangements for the pickup.
Yeah, that's fine. What I'm getting ready to do, I greatly appreciate it. And who am I speaking with? I'm sorry.
My name's Jeff.
Jeff?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Jeff.
And again, if Enterprise comes and picks this thing up, I'm sure that you or family members are going to want the belongings out of this car. So
yes, that's correct.
But if Enterprise gets it, that's going to be tough for you. So I would probably see what it takes to get that taken care of before Enterprise, because like I said, I bet you they won't release it back to you. They'll send someone from the corporate office to pick it up.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I need to get the stuff out of there. It's my daughter's stuff. So I'll still have to come up there and to get that. And like I said, I don't know. Like I said, if we pick it up, do we pay the storage fee, or is that going to go to Enterprise and they're going to charge us for it? I don't know. That's one of the things I have to find out.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to get the stuff out of the car.
Okay.
And like I said, unfortunately, I won't be able to get that until tomorrow.
Okay.
How late do you stay open?
I mean, you can pretty much get me anytime within reason. Usually we're after midnight. I try to do the pickups before after midnight, but you know, I can work with you if you're coming from a long distance or out of town or something like that. But like I said, just make sure you have all that documentation, because even the personal belongings, I won't be able to release that without knowing that they're going to the rightful person. So you know, I'll just need that copy of that rental agreement with, you know, with names on it and things like that to match up to release those belongings.
Okay. Well, see, that may be a problem because my daughter had the car, and unfortunately, she's in the hospital, so she's not able to come get it. I'm her father, so that's why I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. Sure. So I don't know. I can get a copy of the rental agreement, but I don't know if she was on the rental agreement or not. And I see you say you need proof of who it belongs to, and I understand that, but I don't know how to bring what you need for her since she's not available to come pick it up herself.
Yeah, if her name is, if she's rented the car, then she's responsible for the vehicle and the belongings and the contents inside. So as long as I have her ID matching the rental agreement, then I can release those belongings.
Okay. All right. Will do.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jeff. And like I said, you'll be hearing back from me or from Enterprise, but we're going to get through this.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. My goodness.
Hold on a second. The issue with this one is there is absolutely zero paperwork in this. There's not a registration in there. There's no rental agreement in there. There's nobody's name. There's nobody's phone number. There's no tag on it that says this belongs to Enterprise. There's a license plate and keys with a QR code, and that is it. We have no way of confirming who owns this until we hear back from the state, or until Enterprise calls and says this is our car, and they have the
renter
information.
That they will share with us.
Right. And we can't release belongings to just anybody, because technically those are Enterprise's belongings that are in the car, because they own the car.
Yeah, unless you can get that rental agreement with all of that information on proving that you were supposed to have had it during the rental period. And
if Enterprise says yes, let them have their belongings.
Yeah, it's completely up to Enterprise at this point, guys. And I know we got a lot of pushback on hold harmless forums. This situation right here is exactly why we have adopted a policy to just try and cover ourselves, because it's so much more complicated than what you guys at home see on a video. You know, at the end of the day, in a perfect world, they would present this paperwork and it would have the correct dates, the correct names, everything would go smoothly, and I would be released of liability. Where it's just us trying to cover ourselves, guys, because you heard him, and it happens a bunch for everybody's on vacation and renting things. Sometimes people will moms and dad will rent a car, or uncles and aunts will rent a car, and it'll be somebody else driving it that's not supposed to have it, and I'm releasing cars and belongings to people that is not supposed to have it. They don't have the correct paperwork. So the easiest and safest thing for us is just to go straight to the source. We go straight to the source. You rented this car, you release hold harmless form to us. That way we can get the vehicle back to its proper owner, whether that be the rental car that wants it back, or whether they want us to release it back to their renter. But at the end of the day, that's the easiest thing to do, and that covers ourselves. And like I said, I know we got a lot of pushback on doing this here just recently. But we just run into a tremendous amount of troubles, and we want to make sure that we're not liable for any of this crazy stuff, because if you rent a car, it should be you. You shouldn't have, you shouldn't be returning it late. You shouldn't be letting other people drive it that are not on the rental form. That is not on our business. Our business tries to do the right thing. So.
And this guy says, okay, so they're his daughter's belongings, so they're not even his belongings, and he's not even sure if his daughter is on the rental agreement.
Yeah. So
there's another third person that we don't even know about.
Yeah.
Who could potentially be the renter. And so we can't just release this vehicle to him, to this guy that's calling because he says he knows who is supposed to have it. And then what happens? If he's not supposed to have it, then it's a stolen vehicle, and then we've given it's a disaster.
The gate camera's going crazy.
Yeah, the gate camera's going
Kelly's
crazy because these people are down here. So
all right, guys, we'll blend this video right into
an illegal park pickup.
Right into an illegal park pickup. It looks like there's drama because we've got people messaging me.
Oh, and this is a rental too, so they're gonna have to jump through the hoops. Left it completely unlocked. Where are they?
What? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they're down here in the creek.
Down here in the creek. Hey, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Alright.
Yeah.
We're here to pick up the Genesis.
Okay. Registered owner?
It's a rental
It's
car.
a rental car.
Okay. I'll need a hold harmless from the rental company with a copy of your name to release it back to whoever is supposed to have it.
Great. I don't know where it was rented from.
It's I think it's Enterprise.
You don't know where it was rented from?
Well, he rented it, not me.
It's from
Oh, so it's not yours, it's yours.
Yeah, it's from it's actually from North Carolina, like the rental company is.
Okay.
So I think it's an Enterprise rental
Okay.
in Moorhead.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, do you have to get up with them somehow, or do
You will have to get up
I
with
gotta
them.
get up
Yeah.
that might be a thing. Okay.
Thing.
That's
Okay.
my boss. Yeah.
Okay. Boss rented it then, maybe?
Yeah. So it's like.
Okay, so this is going to be way bad then. I can't release it to anybody that's not on that rental agreement. So if it's in the boss's name, the boss will have to come retrieve it.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys got some figuring out to do, I guess.
Yeah. Let me just make some phone calls. And then,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, man? No, you're good, man. Actually, so like, probably about, what is it, an hour ago?
30 minutes an hour.
Probably like 30 minutes to an hour ago. We had the rental car parked up in a free spot, which we thought was a free spot, because the Gatlinburg, like store parking lot was like full. So maybe like 30 minutes ago, it got towed over here to a tow yard. So this gentleman right here is saying that the rental company
You guys been pretty busy?
has got to
Not really.
basically get up with him.
It's
do like
it's not
some
horrible.
sort of agreement, and then he said you got to release it to whoever's on that agreement.
Anybody else go viral lately?
Not yet. Not yet.
Ready to.
The store did. They said that was and the bank. We were parking at the bank, but then the bank.
So is that like an insurance thing that you can't release it?
Yeah, if I give this thing back to somebody that's not supposed to have it, then it's my problem, man. And I don't want to make it my problem.
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah, the bank tagged it too. They had want it removed, and I guess you guys left the bank and then went to Domino's.
It's just been, it wasn't Domino's, it was Papa John's.
Papa
but
John's, yeah.
Everywhere we go, we have parking problems.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Everybody in the building we're in, we rent the UTVs.
Okay.
And we have we have 2 branches in North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
And he works at one of those branches, so he came up for some training.
Okay.
And his car wouldn't make it, so he had to rent the car.
Ah.
And
now
the boss rented the car for him
to get him up here for the training.
Up here, and then
okay.
it's the coast of North Carolina, so it's like an 8.5 hour drive.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Everybody else in the building that we're in parks in that parking lot, and somehow they have no issues. But anytime one of our people parks over there, the tow truck gets called immediately.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think last year he had called me for kind of this situation for somebody over, but it was in a totally different spot. It was he'd called me for the spots that were over. Yeah, that's. I'm guessing you guys seen that.
Yeah.
That's the one.
It was one of the guys that.
But that's from the bank. That's not even from. But that was yesterday, I guess. Yeah, the 18th. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what the situation is there, but he's claiming that the bank and himself is having troubles with the parking, and they're.
Well, he's about to have more troubles. His sign blew over and scratched my truck and busted one of the mirrors on the side by side. So
yeah,
if he wants to call the tow truck every time we park a machine or anybody parks over there, we've been nothing but nice to him.
Well, you guys, I don't know if it was you guys that I dealt with the first time, but you guys were super nice the first time too. Super
it was that
nice.
White 2500 that you came and picked up.
Yeah.
I was there.
I can't remember
Luke more than myself.
Yeah, no, you guys were very, very nice.
He just has nothing.
And I thought that when we left last year, on that note, I thought everything was good then.
He doesn't even own that parking lot. Some other guy owns the parking lot.
Yeah.
So, he wants to talk to you real quick. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Has he got a?
Yeah, you put it on speaker. Yeah.
Yes, sir. This is Jeff. Everything Auto.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, this is. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Better if you weren't talking to me.
Yeah. So I didn't. So I just got informed that the rental car somebody had called about getting it towed.
Yes, sir. It got flagged yesterday at the bank, and then transferred over to a different parking lot, and then they called us again today. So kind of twice, but today was the removal.
I got you. I don't know why the business can't work together. Like, if they didn't have business, everybody would starve and die.
Yeah. I think we'd been through kind of this situation. I think it was last year, and I spoke with someone that's standing here with me. I think last year about the situation too. So I don't know what the nit gritty stuff is, but it's I guess it's bad.
Well, I've rented the vehicle, but I had to come back down here to the beach. I mean, I'm 8 hours away. I'm not coming up there. There's no way just to sign something and pay it. Is there any way I can go ahead and just take care of it, and they can get the car released, and you can park it where it's an approved area?
Man, without me physically getting into some sort of legal mess, I can only release it to whoever's on that rental agreement. Unless you want to get some documentation from the rental car company that gives you some permission to give it to someone else, that's the only physical way I can do it without getting into trouble.
Do you have the agreement in the car?
No, sir.
Okay.
It might be in the.
Yeah, there was nothing. It was unlocked, and there was no agreement in the car. I mean, you can check again, but I didn't see. Yeah, it's unlocked.
And I might even have it with me. So how would that work?
Well, like I said, I can only release it back to you. So you physically have to retrieve this vehicle from us. If I give it and let somebody else drive it, then I'm liable for that.
Is this per? I'm not disrespecting you at all.
Yeah, no.
Is there somebody at the company that owns the company that I can talk to that will?
Does he have a whole permit?
To make a 16-hour trip for a 5-minute transaction. Like, I'm a personal business owner myself. That's why I'm not there at the moment. That I can talk to make this happen.
The only thing that I would suggest would maybe be to call Enterprise. Maybe they can reissue something for and add him as an additional driver, or I don't know what their end is, but yeah, as far as my end, I'm liable for giving this car back to whoever they want to have it, and it sounds like they want you to have it.
All right. Well, if I get that from Enterprise, what contact or fax or email can that get sent to?
It's everythingautos@yahoo.com. Everything auto with an S on the end at yahoo.com.
Could you write that or have one of the guys?
I'll have him text it to you.
Okay, that would be awesome, and then I'll call Enterprise and they can see if they just give me a emailed form and I could just send that to you. Okay. How far away is the car going to be at from where it got picked up?
We're just a few blocks. It's we're not far at all.
It's 3 minutes.
Yeah, about 5 minutes or so.
Okay. Well, and what was that fee going to be? So I just be ahead of time to pay that.
It's.
Thank you.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, let me get on the phone with that, and then I will just we'll go from there. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks, man.
Yep. I'm sorry, guys.
We get it.
I get into some messes for sure.
Part of it.
So, do you have the keys to it so that we can lock it so the bear doesn't get into it?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you could keep the keys, that's fine. It's just make sure it's locked.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I thought I locked it before, but maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, it was unlocked. But yeah, just hopefully, I'm hoping that he can just call Enterprise and add you as a driver or somebody as a driver, and then that would give us permission to give it back to whoever.
Are they sending a hold harmless?
Yeah, he's going to call them and see if they can get that. I'm sorry, guys. I get in big trouble if I.
And we deal with a lot of insurance renting UTVs.
Yeah. Like say you guys left and crashed it, and then said that hey, Everything Auto gave me this car. Yeah. Well, then all of a sudden I'm buying a Genesis, and I really don't want to buy a Genesis.
You said everythingautos@yahoo.com.
Yes, yeah, Everything Auto with an S, and he can text if that's easier for him. He doesn't want to email. He can text that business number too, and those photos will come through there the same as. And then I can print them off and get you guys back to some wheels.
That sounds good. I don't think he wants to drive 8 hours.
Yeah, he definitely made it clear that he did not want to drive for. He said 16-hour trip. He said I'm not down for that 16-hour trip. So he okay. Well, I guess. Just let me know. I'll be around here. I've got some more running that I got to do, and then if
we appreciate
we can meet
it,
you back over. Like I said, I think I talked to somebody the last go around. I
try to be easy to get.
I know. I thought that everything was figured out down there, but he had messaged me yesterday, and he said, "Listen, this is out of control, and I'm done with it again."
Out of control. It was one vehicle overnight.
Yeah.
The parking lot was empty.
It actually wasn't even there.
The parking lot was empty.
It was
in our store last night.
I had just moved it this morning, and it was like maybe 30 minutes later.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I hate that. Yeah, you guys got a tough time right there on the corner because there's really not
no parking.
There's no
I even went and talked to the bank to see if we could lease some parking spots.
We're trying to buy them off people,
and they can't lease them.
Yeah.
And the only way that we could lease spots is we have to get like 30 spots, which we don't need, and it's like $1,000 a month.
Yeah, it makes it very.
You know how the parking is in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
It's just
what about the other UTV place that was right up the road from you guys? Did they go out of business or?
Yeah.
They did. They're selling the building.
That's an awesome spot right there.
It's nice. It's just more than we need.
Yeah.
I mean, the parking would be nice, but.
Oh yeah, I mean they had the garage
more than we need. They're asking a lot more than we need.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
They're wanting like $5 million for it, or they'll lease it for $14,000 a month.
Gatlinburg's tough. Gatlinburg's tough. But yeah, I wish you guys luck. Hopefully, maybe
we'll get something figured out.
Parking garage or yeah, buddy. Okay, guys. We were there, so look up our video. It's been about a year, probably, maybe not quite that long. But we'd been over there and we'd towed some stuff that was over on the side there. So evidently they've got the rental place there. They rent the UTVs, and they're kind of encroaching on another property because they don't have enough spots to park. He's explained that they've tried to buy and rent spots, but it's expensive and more than what they need. I'm not going to dive into the meat and potatoes of it there. I'm gonna stay out of that.
The politics of purchasing parking in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, we'll stay out of that. But I will tell you that this is the same people that we had the issue with about a year ago. So I'm not going to throw blame on anybody, but I'm just want to point out that you kind of knew, and then you parked it right in front
of his building.
Not off to the side where it was last time. You parked it right in front of his building. And you said that you did it and it was just overnight. In most cases, downtown Gatlinburg, guys, 20-30 minutes is really putting a damper on.
And there's no overnight parking anywhere in Gatlinburg, like none.
So to kind of do that is, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Yeah.
And the complete same situation is what we're dealing with on that one. Not supposed to have it.
Yeah.
It's Dad's. It's in Dad's name.
It's this boss's name.
Oh, okay.
His boss rented it for him, and now his boss wants me to just give it back to an employee. I'm sure Enterprise would really frown upon. If you guys have ever been to a rental car place, they want to know whose butt is going to be in that driver's seat. Mm-hmm. Even if it's your wife, mm-hmm. even if it's your brother, your mother, your sister.
We'll go in there and they'll look at me. They're like, are you going to be driving? I need your ID
At any point mm-hmm. in this trip or journey, are you going to be driving it? And they want to know because everybody's name's got to be on that. So mm-hmm. for those of you that, wanted to know the ins and outs of our policy here, you've scratched a little bit of the surface on what we've been dealing with over the years, and we're just
we've cracked down on it just to protect ourselves, because what if we did release that to these guys?
Like I said,
he's not supposed to. Yes, it would be on us. We're just trying to what do they call it? CYA cover your mm-hmm. Anything that you can, any kind of policy that you can make that protects you, I feel like is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's simple. It's simple. Just give the vehicle back to the person who is supposed to have it.
That is covered
simple.
Under insurance. Because in this day and age, if you're not covered under some sort of insurance, then you're in trouble. Whether it's your car, whether it's your house, whether it's mm-hmm. your business. I have learned that, one, you have to have a tremendous amount of coverage. Mm-hmm. 2, you could never use it. But you want to make sure it's in the right name and under the right the right people. But I don't know, guys, that's kind of a little look into the situation there. And
I kind of feel like that's like kind of entitled. Well, it was just overnight and it was just the one spot, and right up by his building. I said it's entitled. That is entitlement. I'm going to use your parking lot because I want to.
Yeah, because I don't want to pay for.
Because I don't have anywhere else to park it, so I'm just going to use your parking lot because I think I can. I think I should be able to.
Everything else is too expensive, or I don't want to rent a bigger.
I don't want to use one of my own spots.
Area.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, I'm not going to get into it. Super nice people.
Very nice.
Other than their actions, I have nothing, because they've been nothing but very, very nice mm-hmm. to me. Even the first time that we were called out to tow, very nice to me. That has nothing to do with policies and your actions against. It has nothing to do with anything. But all I'm doing is my job, and I will make sure that we cover ourselves and we get all of the documentation, and we'll get this rental car back to someone that's supposed to have it. Mm-hmm. We'll see how that goes.
Did he ask to speak to the owner?
Yeah, the guy on the phone that has the rental agreement wanted to speak with someone higher up so that he could get this figured out. And that higher up is you. Stick around, stay tuned.
All right, well, Jeff was yapping about this rental car. I went and checked the mail, and we have 2 boxes of 60 count inspirational pencils. Look how cute those are.
I need some inspiration.
So thank you to whomever sent these to us. Amazon used to, it came from Amazon, and they used to send like a little thing that says, oh, so-and-so sent you a gift, and tell them thank you and all this other stuff, but there's nothing in here, so I have no way to know who this is from. So whoever sent this, thank you so much. These are adorable, and we'll try to get those handed out.
It is cool. I mean, everybody needs a little word of the day,
Yes.
You get those apps, and if you're lucky enough to have a friend that likes to share those in a message or something like this, it's cool to get word of the day kind of things, and keeps everything going and start the day off happy. Smile.
Everything auto.
Hi, my name is Enterprise. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. I'm calling trying to get some information on a vehicle that you guys have. Just trying to see how much it is to get it picked up.
Okay, which one?
It is, you probably already got a call about it, but it's the Mazda CX-30.
Yes, we have that one. It was towed from private property in Gatlinburg.
Okay.
The total, if it's picked up today, is...
Alright, and then do you guys have the keys for that vehicle?
We do have the keys, yes.
Okay. And is there any significant damage or not that you guys can tell?
Nothing visible.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, the keys were left in the vehicle.
The battery's dead.
And the battery's dead, so, yeah.
Oh, great. Do you guys need any paperwork in regards to us getting that picked up?
Just a hold harmless and just whatever paperwork that you want to send. Who are you going to send to pick it up? Are you going to send your agent, or you do want to release it to the person who rented it?
Well, we're going to send a tow company out to pick it up.
Okay.
I'm in North Carolina, so I'm going to reach out to my counterparts to get them to get it picked up.
Sure, yeah. If you could just email us that information, a hold harmless, and then release it to whatever towing company you're going to send, that would be fine. Do you want my email address?
Yeah.
Okay, it's everythingautos@yahoo.com.
And that's autos with an S at the end?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And can you confirm the address they'll be coming to get that picked up?
Yes, it is 221 Newman, Newman Road in Gatlinburg.
All right, awesome. I will make sure they reach out. I'll give them the email address so they can send everything, because I don't know what vendor they're using.
Okay.
But I'll make sure they reach out. Do they need to make an appointment or just call an hour beforehand?
If they would just call an hour beforehand, that would be perfect.
My only other question is, when did you guys get this pick this vehicle?
We got it, let me see here,
It's 10 days ago.
on the 10th.
On the 10th. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, well, there's that.
Okay, yeah, looks like that's, and you guys hear this firsthand. That's Enterprise on the phone. They do not want us to release it back to whoever's on that agreement, and they do not want to change that to a different person. They will send their people to retrieve their car.
Yes, as it should be.
Yes. So anyway, hopefully this clears up some of the questions about rental car pickups.
Hey, this is I'm actually here about this Hyundai Genesis. I was just informed that Enterprise is going to come and pick it up, so I'm going to try and make sure I've got all my stuff out of the car, and I have also got the key here.
Okay, and we'll be over there in about 30 minutes or so.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
That's what we thought. Enterprise is going to pick up their own car.
Yep. Hey man, you grabbing some stuff, I guess.
Yes, sir. No, I leave this with you guys.
Yeah, you said Enterprise is coming to get it.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure when.
Okay.
I guess they just gave me actually my boss gave me a notification.
Yeah.
He was just like, yeah, he's like, Enterprise is gonna come get it. And
Okay.
I guess refute the charges. I don't know what the whole deal is, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah.
it's a big deal. I don't know. Whatever's going on is going on. So.
Wow, I hate that.
That's
It's
all right.
I guess they wouldn't add you to the thing then, huh?
I guess not. We tried to get somebody else added on there, and
They just no.
just not working out. I guess Enterprise they weren't having it. So
Yeah.
which is okay.
Yeah, I mean
Stuff happens. you know.
Yeah, I guess maybe you'll have to get something else to get home though, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to give me a ride. I think boss man, because I'm actually up here for training.
That's what. Yeah, I remember that's what he was saying.
Yeah,
to
so
get-
it's like I mean, for the week, I guess. But boss man that owns, he's gonna, I guess, drive me to Durham.
Okay.
And then my boss from back home is gonna come pick me up.
Okay.
From Durham and come
Golly, man.
Yeah. It's,
What an ordeal.
Yeah,
What
it's
an ordeal.
okay. It's okay.
Well, just a signature saying that you got your belongings on this.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
I was just watching some of y'all's videos online. I was like, man, I might as well check it out and see what's going on. I was like, this is good. I was like, this is entertaining stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're always into something, man. It's always.
That's a good phone number. Okay, and if you can just sign right here for
Yes,
me,
ma'am.
please.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
We'll just wait for them, I guess, and hopefully they'll get you fixed up.
Hey, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure you guys didn't have too much of a hassle, but I apologize.
Yeah, no, it's way more of a hassle on your end than it is. Yeah, we'll wait for them to come and retrieve their car, and
And if you guys need anything from me, just give me a call. Let me know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Alrighty, man. We appreciate it.
Stuff and we'll just need the key.
Yeah, I got the key.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, I'll lock it back after he's done.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put the